In the garage. You don't get to see that yet. What we're doing now is we're gonna go and check out tire options, wheels for this bad boy. So gonna look at potentially getting it lifted if it needs that, which it probably will, and get a little bit more chunky wheels on this bad boy, because I really like the whole like boxy look of the Jeeps with a chunky wheel on the bottom. I don't know, I think that's a really cool aesthetic. That's what I had on Austin, my previous Jeep, which is still sitting in my garage. Do you want to explain that? Explain the whole thing? Yeah, sure. So the whole thing was that essentially the Jeeps have a fairly unique stud pattern, which means where they actually lock onto the wheel. And so there is only select tyres within Australia that you can get for these because they're an American-made car. So we're just looking at what the options are right now. We're just saying whether I want to, when it comes to the actual wheel itself, keep it kind of chromed to match the outside, or if we want to black it out and go with like a 2 colour scheme thing. Because I'm not going to change the colour too soon, maybe I'm better off getting the chrome and just keeping that chrome highlight, because I quite like the bars on the front. I like the grille has that silver on it, so maybe I can keep that kind of going through and then just look at changing the colour of everything else. It's just so many options. Update, we're going to come back in a few days. So we've ordered wheels and tyres. That dude was super helpful because he owns a Jeep, which is sick. As we're saying inside, there are only limited options for Jeeps because they are an American-made car. They have a slightly different stud alignment. So we've ordered a, was it 18-inch or 17? 17-inch wheel in the end, and then which means we're going to have more rubber and it's going to have a more aggressive look. So he said the outside of the tyres should sit right out where the fenders are. If you don't know anything about cars, I'm right with you. But it should look cool, and the whole thing with that is it's like an all-terrain wheel, so it means we can take it like forward driving, off-roading, but it's also going to drive nicely because I generally do just drive this on the roads. So I wanted something that handled nicely there. So stay tuned, we'll have a look at that. But now we're going to get some other little accessory stuff to make this more subtle, like black car seat covers potentially. Let's go. I chose to wear mesh shoes on a rainy day, which was super smart and really warm. My toes are cold. So the car's in. He said give him a few hours. That dude's cool, I like him. He seems all excited to do it. Did you see his Jeep's parked there? It's raining, we can't see it right now. He parked his Jeep here today, and because he like used his as like an example of what we could do, and it looks fun. The wheels actually sit out a little bit beyond where the fender is, but not too much so it's illegal, but it has that kind of rounded base on it. We'll go for a drive now, kill some time, and then we'll see what it looks like. Sweet! Hey, we've got brand new wheels now. So, as you can see, they've gone, it's kind of like really murdered out the car, as the street lingo goes. So we just got the little pops of chrome in the studs there, but it is a really nice satin black. It's given a bit more size to the car as well. I really like down the side here. It does roll out the tiniest bit from the rim, which is cool, so the fenders still sit, but you can kind of see the wheel beside it. And driving it is delightful. And that's kind of the biggest thing. Obviously, I wanted a thing that looked cool, but it also needs to function like a wheel. You know, it needs to roll and stuff. So, I'm happy. Very nice. Alright, that's it for today. We just need to get the existing tyres out of Guy's car now and put them in the garage. You don't get to see that yet. You have to wait for the house tour. So we're gonna go and play around, sort out my tools and stuff, get that looking schmick so I have a little home for it. But that's for next video. See you then.